Well, good afternoon, folks. Doug here with Soul Motor Coach in Harrodsburg, Kentucky, coming at you from my favorite spot. Yes, with another Tiffin. I know this is like redundant. It's like every coach is Tiffin. Here it is, another beautiful Tiffin. This is a 2021 Tiffin Wayfarer with a really cool floor plan. This is the first time I've had a chance to get my camera on one of these floor plans. I did just sell one of these about a month or so ago. It sold so fast that we didn't even get a chance to do a video on it. So I wanted to get this one as soon as it came in. We just got this one in. I wanted to go ahead and get a video on it. Let me turn the camera around. I'm going to try to answer all your questions, talk about miles and generator hours, and as many of the things. I'm going to try to answer as many of the questions as I can for you. So let's dig into it. You know how to do it, folks. I'm going to show you the good, bad, and any ugly that we find. Let's go. Yes, I know I said it's a 2021, but the model year for the chassis is going to be 2020. So that's the difference. A lot of the times the manufacturers, especially on these Mercedes-Benz, they make so many of them so fast. I think they have a limited production time that they make them. So a lot of times you see 1 or even sometimes 2 years separation from the chassis year to the actual build of the coach. So this is a 21 Wayfarer, and likely it's on a 2020 Mercedes-Benz chassis, because it does have the new updated Mercedes-Benz chassis inside. Here's the storage here. Look at the size of this storage here. I love the little wall they have where you can hang different things, and that is very, very robust. I mean, this is huge. Let's try to get a measurement. I think this is going to be somewhere around 42 to maybe 48 inches of tall storage, and it's a good 8 foot wide across there. That is a massive amount of storage for a Class C. So if you're looking for something with lots of storage, maybe you want to take some electric bikes and put back here, all kinds of stuff. You have the absolute ability to carry lots and lots of stuff. And I love Tiffin, made in Winfield, Alabama. These are at Red Bay, Winfield, Alabama, right next to each other. The Wayfarer factory is actually in Winfield, Alabama, but essentially you can say they're made in Red Bay. Coming around the backside, we have a beautiful rear cap. This does have the towing package on it. Yes, you can tow a small vehicle. You can put a motorcycle lift on the back. One thing I failed to mention is the fact that in 2021, Tiffin was still using the seamless slides. And even on the Tiffin Wayfarer, they were ordering the seamless slides from Oregon, from Seamless Slides. Check them out on their website at seamlessslides.com. At some point, Tiffin did get away from using the seamless slides. I'm not really sure why, but I really loved it when they had these, and I still do. Hopefully I get to continue to sell these for years to come, but this is just a tremendous slide system. It is a one-piece molded fiberglass slide out. The whole slide is one piece of fiberglass molded in Oregon, shipped to Tiffin, and put in the 2021 model. I don't know what 2020 model. I don't know what year 2021 model. I don't know what year exactly they stopped using them. I'm thinking 23 was the first year of going back to normal. I know on the Allegro bus, 22 was the last year of the seamless slide. So I don't know if they carried that through to the Wayfarer, the Breeze, and others. So some of you in the comments down below, if you have a 23 or 24 Wayfarer, let me know if they have a seamless slide or not. I'd be interested to find out. Haven't seen one that new. I'm sure I'm going to run across one. Coach was optioned with the Truma AquaGo tankless hot water heater. I think that's a huge plus. And yes, it does have propane because it's going to have a propane furnace. And I believe it's going to have, I'll have to check and see if it's got the diesel or the propane generator. All right, there's a shot of it with the awning out. What a great coverage this awning has. I want you to look at the shade. Okay, the sun is literally above us right now. So if you're sitting on the patio side of this coach and you want to do some camping, I mean, this patio awning is going to provide you with a tremendous amount of shade. Look at the shade. Again, the sun is above us. Look at the shade that this awning puts off. I mean, that's a good 16 or 18 foot out of shade. So you can really enjoy your campsite of the coach with this massive awning. This, of course, there's going to be an outside television. It's likely going to be an LG television, and we're going to have some more storage and stuff underneath. I'm not going to bore you with all that stuff, We're going to have pictures of all that kind of stuff on the website at soulmotorcoach.com. For the outside, let's get inside this beautiful Tiffin and show you. I'm excited to show you this one. I really like these. I'm just a huge fan of Tiffin in general, but more importantly, I love selling the Wayfarers. These are some of the most stress-free sales for us. They just never need much of anything. They're very, very easy to get through prep and detail. The people who own these always keep them in great shape. I don't think we've ever had, I've sold probably a dozen of these. This is my first 25 LW. Yes, we have the step with a little carpet. Yeah, it's a little dirty, so we'll get that all cleaned up. And we haven't had a chance to get it detailed. We did have the inspection done. Now, when I say it's a little bit of dirt, it's just a little bit of debris on the floor. Absolutely no big deal, but let's get you inside this one. 16,582 miles. Here's that beautiful front dash here. Yeah, I got the radio on. We got adaptive cruise control and just lane departure. It's got all kinds of lane departure and all kinds of fun stuff. And there's the new updated dash. And yes, remember I told you a little bit of dust and dirt in here, but don't let that bother you. We're going to get it all detailed. We got the slide out. Let's check out this beautiful Tiffin Wayfarer. Again, we do have a ladder that will aid you in getting up to the top. Really only enough room for one person to sleep here. So this coach is only going to sleep 3 people, full disclosure. Also, you have the seat bolsters. And those seat bolsters are, if you turn these seats around, they become living room, they become chairs for living room. But you're going to need the seat to raise up because there's such a drop down. You're going to need a bolster on that seat in order to sit in it, so your feet extend out properly. You're not sitting with your knees higher than your chin. So that's what the seat bolsters are for. Also looks like it was optioned with the central vacuum. There's all the equipment for that. And this here is going to be the little shade that extends across to keep the natural light out, or to keep people from seeing in at night. Coming across here, we do have a power love seat. Each side is going to have power. We have our 12-volt Norcold refrigerator, and something really cool that the previous owner did. I think that's awesome. You have a little triple wine holder in there. So I don't know if that's something that was factory or if the previous owner did that, but if the previous owner did that, kudos to you. That's awesome. Across from the refrigerator is going to be your galley. Plenty of solid surface Corian countertop, convection microwave oven above. Looks like we have a little extendable part of the countertop right there. We have a single bowl sink. And I absolutely love the indirect lighting. If you're noticing the lighting back in here, in behind that little Corian backsplash, they have some accent lighting there. And in the kitchen window, all in beautiful shape with valances. They didn't cheapen out. They didn't really have to put a valance here, but they sure did, and it looks beautiful. Really, really good job, Tiffin. And I love the white linen cabinetry. So popular right now. Coming on into the back here. Again, this is going to be a short video because there's not a tremendous amount to show, but let's take a look. Look at the size of that shower right there. One-piece molded fiberglass surround shower. Lots of natural light. Really, really good size. For a little tiny Class C, that's a great size shower right there. Coming past the shower into the bedroom, you're going to have a twin-size bed right here, or 2 twin beds. I really like that headroom where you have that extra headroom. So if you turn over, you don't have to worry about falling off the bed. So this is a very good setup for 2 people. And the windows in this coach are just amazing. Look at this little neat storage that they put up here. Really thoughtful. Great storage up here. And then these little doors pop open. You're going to have storage all the way throughout the top of the coach. Just a really thoughtful, amazing floor plan in my opinion. Yes, we have an LG smart television right here. And I love these windows. I want to get you a look at this window right here. That's just a really good window. You're laying in bed. You want that natural light in, and but nobody, you're going to be able to lay down here. Nobody else is going to be able to see in, and I think that's just a huge plus. So good job, Tiffin. I mean, really, truthfully, this is a really good design, a great floor plan, a wonderful way to maximize 25 feet of RV. I mean, this is like the shortest diesel motorhome that you can buy. And I think they did a great job with the floor plan, packing everything in here. They got USB ports and 110 plugs everywhere, smart televisions in the right spot. One thing I didn't cover, I'm getting ready to show you now. Let's turn the camera on. I'm going to show you one more thing that they did here. I think it's pretty awesome. Forgot to mention, yes, we have Go Power solar controller. We have some sort of WineGuard satellite on top, Truma AquaGo. And give me a call and ask for the build sheet. Send us an email. We'll be happy to send you the build sheet. And yes, this does have the quiet diesel generator, which I think is awesome. Let's flip that generator on and let's see what it does. All right, let's do this together. There you go. We have 99 hours on the generator, hardly any use whatsoever. One more thing I want to show you. Come on up here. Let's look at the whole house spider control system. I think this is a huge plus. So we go to the home button. We can see all of our tank levels. Now this is solution from us doing some tank treatments here. We got tank heaters. We can turn our light master on and off. We got backlight. We can have a lighting control page, so on and so forth. And then yes, there is one air conditioner. It is not controlled from the spider control panel. It has its separate thermostat in the back there. And then one more thing of note here is it does have Bigfoot leveling system on it, so hydraulic leveling. No, but what's it like with the slides in going down the road? Let's turn the camera around and show you. I'm excited to show you this one. You'll be surprised to know that you can pretty much access everything in the coach and use everything in the coach going down the road. Getting up out of your driver's seat there, you can raise this little panel up right here. It's on some shocks and you have easy access into the rear of the coach. Now for the purposes of this video, I've got the seat bolsters, the extra shade right there, the ladder, also the table that's going to fit in right here to make a little table in between. And yes, we do have the slide in, but as you can see, we got tons of room to move around. Absolutely plenty of room to get around. I love the floors in this coach. I love the white linen cabinets, but let's show you. Everything is accessible with the slide in going down the road from your shower to your bed area. You can get to everything, including you walk past the bathroom door and then you open it up. The neat thing about this door is it creates a block between the front and the back of the coach. So you can open that door up. There's a little magnet up here that keeps it from closing, and you can get into your commode room, no problem. Plenty of room in there. The question I get a lot is, what's it like to drive one of these units? And I've got my tripod set up in the seat next to me. I'm going to try to give you a little test drive here, let you hear what it's like going down the road. I do apologize if this camera angle isn't the best. I've got it over in the parking lot. We're going to take off here. Don't worry, I'm going to put my seatbelt on before I get out on the highway. Very smooth. The thing about the Wayfarer that's so different than a lot is that it's very nimble. You can get, for a motorhome, you can get into just about any parking spot that you can imagine, any parking lot for sure, and it fits in just most parking spots. Let's get this unit out on the highway and see how it does out on the highway at 55, 60 miles an hour. Maybe we'll even get it up to 65 miles an hour so you can feel what it's like. Because at the end of the day, when you travel in one of these units, you're probably going to be doing highway speeds for a lot of the time. I mean, that's what these things are made for. It's a Mercedes, so I mean, it's definitely going to be one of the best riding and driving vehicles, motorhomes on the market. Now, with a Tiffin Wayfarer or any cutaway chassis, you're definitely going to experience a little bit more road noise than you would in a van or another Class 8 motorhome. Essentially, behind me, as you can see, it's a cutaway. So I mean, the van part is cut away, and then we have a motorhome on the inside, you know, on the rest of the coach there. So again, there we are, 60 miles an hour, really quick. I'm driving this more like driving a pickup truck than a motorhome for sure. There you go, just a quick little video on this beautiful Tiffin Wayfarer. Give us a call if you have any questions. And we do 3 inspections on every coach. This is one thing I want to mention to you. I try to mention in every video is how we operate. We do 3 inspections on every coach. An inspection before we decide to purchase the unit. We do an inspection as soon as it arrives to make sure that we know exactly what we're presenting to you for sale. So we do an inspection to make sure we know what we're buying, and then we do an inspection to make sure before we present it to you for sale. But the third and most important inspection happens whenever you decide this is the right coach for you. We're going to take it through what's called a PDI inspection, and that's where I put my technicians in it, test every system, touch every button, service everything that needs to be serviced, and fix anything and everything we find wrong with the inspection. We're going to check everything, folks. The leveling system, the roof. We're going to do a power wash on the roof, do a roof treatment, all that kind of stuff to make sure that the coach is 100% for you. Furthermore, when it's time to pick up the coach on delivery day, we don't want to just flip you the keys and send you on your way. We want you to actually come stay with us for at least a night. pretty simple coach here, small in nature. We should be able to get it done by staying one night, but it allows you to come in, let us spend some time with you showing how to use all the systems, get you to stay the night with us, answer any questions first thing in the morning, resolve any issues that you may have found during your inspection staying overnight. That's very important. So when you come pick up the coach, we don't want to just flip you the keys. It's very important that you plan to stay at least a night with us, preferably 2, or as long as it takes to make sure you're comfortable with the process. Folks, 2 things I want to go over with you here at the end. 2 very important things. First and foremost, if you're looking at buying a unit or a coach like this, or a motorhome, any motorhome in general, and you're not dealing with me and you just don't feel comfortable with the deal, I highly recommend that you get an inspection. If you're feeling uncomfortable about any deal that you're doing, I highly recommend that you get an inspection. Trust who you're dealing with us. We take all of the risk out of purchasing a unit like this, because we find and fix anything wrong with it. We service everything that needs to be serviced, and we're going to take care of you. That leads me into the next part, is reviews. Any dealer you're doing business with, please check their reviews. You can't hide on Google. A dealer can't hide from good or bad on Google, whether they're doing good business or bad business. They simply just can't hide from good or bad Google reviews. So please check my reviews. Check the reviews of any dealer that you're doing business with. That's going to tell you the full story of what you're going to get. And don't get me wrong, there are some other really good dealers out there, but folks, I can only attest to how I operate and how we do business. So thank you for sticking in there to the end of this one. This has been a fun video. I really love this unit. This is something that I could actually see myself using on a regular basis. We use a coach a little bit different right now, but I could see myself in the future using something like this. Hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, and hope to talk with you soon.